Angel Ramirez-Jordan has taught me a lot. I used to swirl, but I stopped years ago. You see, I learned that in order to kill hate, you have to get yourself together. And it's taken me a while to forgive what happened in my life that was due to black women. But not all black women are at fault. I was still on the fence till I started watching media, such as Angel, whereas though I knew that I need to work hard and change my life. It's more like a confession. I was never a pro-black person, but I love my people. Things that happened in my life pushed me to swirl. But that was the wrong situation because I had hate in my heart for black women that not all of them were the same. I have learned that it's far more worse out here for sisters than brothers. I have to offer an apology. I'm a work in progress. What I want is our people to come together. We have to come together and overcome it. Because if we are one, no one can stop us. It's about loving you, the color of your skin, and your race, and being proud of who you are. I love my people. I've learned that we've got.
If you spend 90% of your time bashing the opposite sex in your race, then it can't really be for the purpose of bringing us together. That's only going to create more division. Like, I hope that those of us who want Black love and Black unity, we don't focus on the negative, especially in this upcoming year, 2017. Let's make this year about us uniting, about us stopping pointing the blame at one another. Let us all take accountability. Let us all take responsibility. Let us all take back our power. We don't have to apply the experiences that we may have had personally with Black women or Black men. We don't have to take those personal experiences that we had and apply them to our whole entire people. It doesn't work like that. That is a generalization. That is false. We don't have to go around doing that anymore. I mean, we don't have to consistently make videos bashing one another. Moving forward into the new year, create more educational videos. Let's talk about our history, because we don't know our history. We don't know the stock that we come from. We don't know the greatness that we come from. We don't understand what our people have been through, and the stereotypes and the generalizations. We've taken those things to heart, and it's caused us to not only hate ourselves, but to hate one another. And I feel like there's so many issues in this country that pertains to us. We all need each other to fight these issues. We all need each other to start speaking out. And in these videos where we choose to criticize, can we start coming up with solutions? Because it does no one any good to keep bashing one another, but there's no solutions. We do need our Black men in our community. In my personal opinion, you all are the leaders of our community, and we need you. Our youth needs you. Everybody needs love. Everybody needs a place to go. Everybody needs to feel like they have somewhere to go that they can go back to and be understood, to be loved on, to be held. Yeah, brothers need hugs too. They need love too. We all do. And I feel like as Black people, if we start building our communities the correct way, start loving one another, first and foremost, start loving ourselves so that we can be able to love one another. We should start loving ourselves and loving one another and focusing on building our community.
I believe in Black love. I always have. I'm a product of Black love. Black love to me is the ultimate form of love. It's a love between an African American man and an African American woman, a queen and a king. When it comes to unity, unity is basically the entire community looking out for each other. They're putting their money into the community. They're making sure their children have a future. And everybody takes care of each other. That's what unity is. We unite. We don't separate ourselves from each other because we don't like the color of our skin or because we have problems with this person or that person. We get along. We do for each other. We help each other. Black men need to respect the Black woman and love and cherish her because she is beautiful, she is special. She should be the most important thing in a man's life. Believe in black love, believe in having, peace and unity in our communities, and having our children have a future that they can be proud of and don't have to worry about any kind of insecurities or worry about being labeled a criminal because of the color of their skin. I look around YouTube and I see so much hatred in the black community, and it's, as I said before, I believe it is a real big result of conditioning, because I can't understand why anyone would embrace negativity over positivity. Why would I want to continue to wallow in despair when I can be happy and bask in joy? My wonderful, beautiful queens. I mean, the fact that they have to endure such acts of hatred from these men on YouTube, it sickens me. It really does. I believe in showing the black woman just how beautiful she is, giving her compliments on her hair, regardless of what type of hairstyle it is, telling her how beautiful she is, doesn't matter if she's light skinned or dark skinned, letting her know that she's appreciated for being the mother of my children, or being a single mother, or being a mother, period, and taking care of her responsibilities like she's supposed to, for getting an education and becoming a more educated woman. I give them my respect because they deserve it. It's about cherishing the beautiful black woman that is in your community, because make no mistake about it, she is gorgeous, she is intelligent, she is worth fighting for. I don't believe in a black man going outside of his community to find love. I don't believe in a black woman going outside of her community to find love. There are so many of us in our own community that are ready to love each other, but there is no greater richness in this world than to have the love of a beautiful black woman and to have your children with you.
I've heard some of these videos that are on YouTube that make people lots of money by bashing black women. And I run into some of that myself. It's extremely difficult in America to be a black woman. Like, it's extremely difficult to be a woman who is, like, you fight for yourself, you fight your own battles. It turns you into something, like when you have to work so hard, try so hard, and, fight things, and there's no man to, like, take up for you or whatever. It turns you into something different, it makes you strong, it makes you callous, it makes you masculine, and, you're forced to kind of have this attitude because you obviously don't have the brawn, so you've got to have the brain somehow to get yourself out of certain situations. And it takes a toll on someone's, psychological setup. And likewise, I feel like black men, like, you're entitled to my compassion. So it's like, oh, black men, they don't have jobs, they're unemployed, and they do this and they do that. Like, people can't really make valuable commentary on that unless they're black men themselves, because you're dealt a set of circumstances under the context of white supremacy that is unique to black men. I have a lot of hair. And so people will see me and it's like, oh, you have really nice hair. What are you mixed with? And it hurts my feelings because it says to me that I can't have something that you like unless I am non-black. So if I'm too black, then I'm not beautiful. And if I am beautiful, then I must not be too black. I think some men maybe think that they're giving us compliments and that it's a nice thing to say, or maybe you're just curious. But to a person who both their parents are black, both my sets of grandparents are black, it feels some type of way. I need the brothers to understand that I really don't mind you being with a white woman. Angel always says, with a different set of words, but basically, who you have sexual intercourse with will not make me have an orgasm. What you eat will not make me defecate. Like, how does it affect me? And the only way it does affect me is when you make all these videos and all these social media posts about how much better your white girl is than me, or juxtaposing us. And it's like, could you just love your white girl in peace? I mean, if it's so great, like, let it be great. Just don't, like, bash us in the process. Like, don't bring us into your relationship. Like, I'm with a white girl because a black woman is like this, or I have a Becky and she's better in this way. And it's like,
Yo, when I think about black women, I think about versatility,
their strength,
their essence, independence, love they swag, their strength. I don't think nobody's stronger and been through more than a black woman.
Shit, most of my life, the people that sacrificed the most for me were black women.
They're the strongest beings on the earth.
For the God of the planet, thank you for giving birth to us. I admire all y'all strength and endurance. I love y'all.
Having to be raised by a black woman. Me and my brother, she raised two men, so nobody's stronger than a black woman.
I love a black woman's mind.
Full lips, thighs.
When I think about a black woman, I think about strength and resilience.
What's not to love, nigga? What the fuck wrong with you, nigga?
And everything about me. Salute.
Give a black woman a half hour, a shoestring, and a bobby pin or a safety pin, and she could either build you an airplane or an outfit.
But right now I want to talk about black unity, which I feel like we lack in a certain sense in black communities, because I feel like we don't give enough love and support to each other. We give each other love and support online, which I find is so odd. But we don't give enough love and support to each other in person. Some black people, I'm not talking about all, but these just about black people I've come across, where they see other black people or people of color as a threat instead of seeing them as something positive. And I feel like black people can unite off of this simple thing, that if we abandon all the bullshit that we were taught, this idea that white is right, and the notions that we carry subconsciously, if we can abandon those, then I think that we will find progress. If we stop looking towards white people or white America in some ways to validate our existence, if we stop doing that, then we will find success. To me, I always felt like there's nothing more beautiful than a confident and woke, intelligent black man who's aware of himself and who loves and appreciates and understands and respects black women. Who is going to understand a black relationship? Who's going to understand being black better than a black person? I feel like with a black man and a black woman, they could be unstoppable. And they could be unstoppable. They can uplift each other in a way that I have never felt or never experienced in an interracial relationship. For me, I always wanted someone who understood my struggle, and someone who is for the uplifting of black people, someone who's happy and not threatened by by a black man. Someone who's for the success of other black people. And I felt like a lot of the white guys I dated, they felt in some ways threatened and inferior to a black man, which they felt threatened because there's a black man checking me out, and I might leave your ass for a fine ass black dude. Yeah, I just kind of feel like there's nothing more beautiful than black love.
One of my examples of black love that I really love are both of my parents. Both of my parents are black, and they were together for 20 years now, and that's just a big example to me of how powerful black love really is. And just my parents, that for them staying together for 20 years and still staying strong together, that's very inspirational to me, and it just lets me know, it helps me to appreciate marriage even more. Black love is real. Black love can last. Black love also means to me appreciating yourself, appreciating your own features, appreciating your family, being proud of where you come from. One of the things that really gets to me that I really just do not understand, like black men and black women, they will go on social platforms and they have huge followings, and they have, with all the influence they have and all the followers they have, they choose it to just bash people of their own race, Like, it's time we stop with the whole bashing of black women and the bashing of black men, Like, we can't, I know it's hard to do at times, but you can't generalize a whole group of people. And it's especially not your own people. It's about having a strong foundation within our own race, All the shaming with hair textures, and skin color. I think it's time we should appreciate every shade of skin color, whether you're dark skin or light skin or brown skin. I hate it when other races make fun of our skin color, but what I hate even more is when black people do it to each other,
I feel like it's really easy to obtain. We already have it out here. It's just not as strong as it should be. And it can be even stronger if we just do some simple things. Now, first things first, in order to love someone else, you have to love yourself. We have allowed human behaviors to be attached to our blackness. Someone being trifling and treating you like shit is not a black behavior. It's not a black thing. That's a human thing. Some people are good, some people are bad. Most of us are somewhere in the middle. Usually we develop some of us that are hating ourselves, we develop that self-hate subconsciously based on how we were treated from childhood or through certain events from other people. And we have allowed those people to make us believe that that's who we are. We've soaked up their negativity and toxicity, but that's not us. Never allow a person to tell you who you are. You should know who you are better than anybody. Respect. We have to respect each other as equals, and I'm referring to men and women. A man should not see a strong, empowered woman as a negative. Some men equate strong and empowered woman with bossy and argumentative. Those are totally different things. Women, we got to get our power back. Get our power back. Know who we are. Be strong. And show that man that that is an asset, not a liability. Because some of them don't understand that. Because we've all been conditioned in certain ways. Women have been conditioned to be soft. Men are conditioned to be hard. So we end up with some assholes and some wimps in a nutshell. As long as we love ourselves, we're able to trust each other, and we're able to respect each other's as equals and respect each other's strengths, we will be able to come together either on a personal level or as a collective. I'm talking globally. I'm talking about Black people on a global scale, because it's not just Black Americans that have a problem. It's Black people all over the world that have a problem. We've suffered from the same bullshit. Colonialism, we've suffered from that. That includes Africans. That includes people from the Caribbean. We have suffered. What I want from men, I want to be able to trust a man. I want to be able to respect him. Well, I want him to respect me as well. Men should be able to be vulnerable around their woman and not have to worry about feeling emasculated, because we all have feelings and their feelings matter just as much as ours.
She understands me. I understand her. I yearn for her. Her hair, her skin, her lips, her touch. Our bodies blend as one. I crave her, her intellect, her vigor, her consciousness. She's my queen, and I'm her king. I need for nothing else. We uplift each other. We learn together. What we can achieve is limitless. I am fearless when I'm with her. She is my everything. I'm talking about my Black woman. Team IKYG. Black love, Black unity.
When I think about what Black love has meant to my life, and my king is resting right now because he's so hardworking, and he doesn't need to come up on here. He actually works in the community. This man has transformed me in ways that, speaking as someone who used to decades, just like older than my son, and then 5 years before that, so decades, I used to date white men. See, when you're getting together with Black love, we're so instructed by these people that we think that love is really very two-dimensional. They bring you a couple flowers, they take you out to dinner, they, get you Valentine's cards. It's like this little checklist that men could run through, like paint by numbers, and then they could get the woman in after like these days 1-2 dates. And I understand with the youth, you could get them to do whatever, just take them to McDonald's. And for me, finding a mate, I would have never been able to connect with a white man who could have the chutzpah to just examine his own society in the way, as a person who always loved being Black, in the way that I needed it to be examined. I've never hated this stuff. I've never hated other Black people. There's something uniquely amazing about us that just attracts me, like, I'm going through the whirlpool and there's the Honorable Messiah Marcus Garvey. So the more truth I got, the more I realized, and I woke up, there would be no white man on this entire planet, not on this entire planet, who could connect with me in a significant way that would answer my soul. The odds of me meeting a completely satisfying Black love partner would only happen within the Black community. It would never happen. There's not a white man in existence that can compare to what I find with the Black man.
You waiting for your start? Isn't it? Yeah, I thought so.
What we like about Black women? That's a good question, isn't it? Sorry.
Wait, let me run that again. Look, ask the question. Oh, yeah. What can I say about Black women?
Yeah, man, they're beautiful. Yeah, I love everything about Black women. Everything, man.
Black woman is the pillar.
Yeah. You know, I love their strength, their beauty, and their intellect, their classiness.
Beautiful. Intelligent. Mindful.
They're very patient people. Love them for that. Black women are strong.
And I love their attitude. I love the outlook to life.
They've got a flavour, and when I say flavour, like, they don't let anything become dry.
The way our sisters dress, their classiness is unreal. No one does it like them, and everybody copies them.
Keeper, warrioress, queen, empress, princess.
The way they show you their feelings, the way they express themselves to you, both physically, mentally, emotionally, they are always there for you. They stand by you.
They can be soft, gentle, all that stuff that you think you need when you want to do the emotional thing, and then you have that inner strength that when you have to dig deep, when you have to put food on the table, when you have to be mother and father at the same time.
Ce que j'aime bien avec les femmes noires, c'est aussi leur patience en fait. Je me rappelle encore le moment que j'étais vraiment trop bas, et il y avait ma copine qui était là toujours pour m'aider et me soutenir aussi, mais il faut voir que non, oui, la vie c'est difficile, mais si tu aimes bien le prix, tu finiras par arriver. Et elle m'a aidé de rentrer encore à l'université, aussi de trouver du boulot pour continuer mes études et aussi devenir quelqu'un dans ma vie. Et cet amour-là, ça m'a vraiment marqué jusqu'à aujourd'hui.
For me, Black love is appreciation and respect. We lack so much of that in our community amongst Black women and Black men. I myself, as a Black woman, has experienced time and time again where I have been put on the back burner from Black men who preferred other races over me, who have made me feel less than, that I'm not as smart, as beautiful, as worthy as other women. And we have to stop that in this community. We have to be better than that. So for me, what I need from Black men is appreciation and respect. Appreciate the work that I do as a Black woman in this world, and understand how hard it is for me, and how immediately I'm judged for not only being a woman, but for also being Black. And I need you, Black men. I need you to respect us and love us, and to treat us like queens, because you guys are our kings. We need you, and you need us. And for Black men, I want to give you love. I want to give you nurturing. I want you to be the best man that you can be. But we cannot do this alone. We cannot fight this without you. We love you so much. We really do. And as far as Black unity goes, as a culture, as a community, we have to have each other's backs. This world, unfortunately, is not set up to support us. We are automatically looked down upon in society. I have traveled across the world in my previous job, and I have heard comments and things about Black people. And unfortunately, we're not always looked at in the best light. We are looked at as thugs and criminals by other cultures and other races, because that is what white America has painted a picture of us as. Look at our media. They never put things in there about us that we do positive. They always put the negative, as if other cultures don't have other negatives as well. So we have to fight back by being a good example, by supporting each other, by always doing the best for each other.
Black women are strong, whether it's in the man's life, the family's life, the child's life.
And I enjoy being a black man because of my mum's teachings, because of my mum's culture, because of the things my mum showed me, and because of the love that my family gave me.
I was brought up by women, mainly women. Obviously, I was born of a black woman. My grandma's a black woman. Is my mum, my grandmother. They were the ones that they ran the ship and they hold everyone together.
If I'm honest, if it wasn't for the women in my life, my mother and my sisters, I probably wouldn't be here today.
My daughter, she's beautiful. She is 16 months old. She's just a little terror in herself, but in a good way. She knows exactly what she likes, exactly what she wants. If she doesn't want something, she will let you know. Her hair is just beautiful and long and flowing. The other day we took it out of braids for probably the first time, and it just had kinks all over the place. Yeah, she's just gorgeous.
When you meet a young black girl, she's not your mother, but the same respect that you would like to give to your mother, you should treat that girl with that respect, because ultimately she might become the mother of your child.
Mom, I love you, Mom.
And I love you too, Mom.
Treat her right. Treat her with a bit of TLC. You know?
Well, this lady here is my wife, Jean, and I've been married for 27 years. They're very supportive, and also I can relate to black women. Stop laughing,
Okay.
Please. So, that's all I had to say to my, the black ladies all over the world. Be loving and, be gentle and be nice.
My parents have been married 45 years. My grandparents were married. One set of grandparents were married 56 years. Another one were married a long time. I don't know how many years, until death, basically, for both of them. My aunt was married to her husband before he passed for over 40 years. But when I see a lot of people saying, oh, stay away from the black community, only date David or Becky or whoever, that's when I'm thinking, okay, we're dealing with a little bit of self-hate. And one thing that I've learned over the years is, I used to feel really sad and a little bit angry when I would see videos online of black men bashing black women, and in recent months, and I guess up to a year, I've seen more and more black women bashing black men. And I'm talking about calling for their demise, like, just crazy. When I see that, I think hurt people are busy hurting people. Everybody is angry and hurt. There aren't that many people that I see who have genuinely just grown up in an environment where that was all that was available to them, and that's who they're genuinely attracted to. It's more of, oh, you hurt me, you let me down, and so now I'm going over here because they do better. And that's not even a realistic, or I guess a healthy way to approach a relationship. And I'm a firm believer in the law of attraction. And I believe that where you place your awareness is what you will attract to you. So if you're focused on people who don't like you, that's all you're going to see. You know what I mean? If you've placed your focus on what you want in your life, then that's what you're going to see, and that's what you're going to attract. If you place your awareness on, hating black men, then you're just going to find more black men to hate. If you place your attention on hating black women, you're just going to find more black women to hate. And there are plenty of amazing black men and women standing right next to the ones that are acting the way you don't want them to act, and you're ignoring them because you're placing your awareness on what you don't even want, and then saying, see, I told you. Well, yeah, but you missed the good one right next to them. We come here in our black bodies and we are incredibly special. Yes, we're completely demonized. And I think that's because people feel threatened by our amazing, empowering, soulful selves. We're brilliant, we're exceptional, we're dynamic, And I think people feel threatened by it. And that's, that's a whole nother thing. I definitely pray for the people who feel threatened, because anybody who is expressing any form of negativity is not happy, period. They can smile, they can laugh, but they're not happy. So one of the best things that I'm learning to do is to learn to love myself. And I'm not talking about just, oh, I think I look good. I do. I love my chocolate skin. I love my natural hair. My kinky hair. I love all of it, but I'm talking about really understanding how fantastic, how amazing I am to the core, how brilliant, how amazing all of us are as humans, and how special us chocolate skinned, us brown skinned, us light skinned, all of us different colors of Black people really, really are.
My silent screams come inviting letters to a Black woman. You beautiful creature, not animal. Aesthetically pleasing exterior, so tangible. No, there should never be question of our compatibility. You hold me down, I'll hold you up. That's what it's supposed to be. Look and see we've lost our way from back in the day. The wounds have partially healed, but the scars still remain today. They say, you educate a man, you educate an individual. Educate a woman and you educate a nation. And one of our downfalls is lack of communication. Too much pride, too much self-gratification. Be the queen that you are and you will attract that king. Be that significant change you want to be happening. But we must break the mental chains that we still shackled in. There's a war going on outside. Our battle's within.
I've had nothing but positive Black role models, especially male, female. My dad, my uncles, my cousins, everyone around me. But what I need more of from Black men is just respect. I think as far as the community goes, we need to be supportive of each other and don't down your own people in front of other people, because that makes you look bad. And then also teaching your kids, and not just showing them, but also like how you treat them. And even little comments people make. I hear parents make stuff comments, and I'm like, no wonder your kid is the way they are, because you make comments and you think it's a comment and they're not hearing and they're not listening, but they are listening and watching you. We also have to stop supporting the trash TV shows, TV and media. And I think Malcolm X said it best. The media is the most powerful entity on earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and the guilty innocent. And that's power, because they control the minds of the masses.
But anyways, I just wanted to let everybody know that Black love is alive. And I know it is because I have a handsome, dark-skinned Black husband, chocolate. I'm dark-skinned. And we're amazingly in love. And we have a 12-year-old daughter. And, it's love. It's Black love. Every day we, practice Black love, because we want our daughter to know that just because of everything going on in the world, there's still good Black men out there. And I've seen a lot of hurt from Black men, but I don't put all Black men in one category and say, oh, all Black men are like this, because I found the love of my life. And I hope we grow old together. We're both trying to show our daughter that Black unity and Black love has never went anywhere. But I do love Black love, and I do practice it every day.
Once I started seeing you guys getting shot down in the streets, then I started to realize, wow, white people, white supremacists already hate Black men and Black women. So why should we hate each other? Okay? Why? Why are we hating each other? We already have them against us, because it really is very, very sad to see what's going on. I'm really concerned about whether our people will ever unite, and if we'll even know what that looks like. But our community has got to want it. Our community they have to want it, and I need people to participate, and I need people to love each other, and I need people to spread the word and not be afraid of the consequences of us uniting. I'm not scared of white people. I'm not scared of, I'm not scared of what they might do if we unite, I mean, it's just kind of like, I'm not afraid of what are they going to do? I'm not going to stop though. And I'm going to continue to stick with the family here on YouTube that is dead set on speaking love and healing and community and vision and prosperity to our people. And I am grateful for them.
You ever seen a black man walk? They walk like they own the planet. It's because they have that universal connection and no one else but us can understand it. Black man, you are the rhythm of the soul. Your melody, your beat worth more than gold. With you, I'm in sync to God and nature. You confirm this through your telepathic tones. Black man is the original man. Scientists even agree that every other man comes from us. So why would I want a carbon copy? The black man makes me forget all my pain. He brings out the sun when all I see is rain. His sense of humor takes away the gray, and he adds color and excitement to the day. You are my defender and protector, and in you I trust. Our love and our unity in a world against us is a must. That sexy dark melanated skin, so mysterious and delicious, yet they think it's sin. They may try to steal, kill, and destroy our black man, but they sure ain't gonna win. All I wanna do is love and support you. Once and for all, make your dreams come true. Instead of screaming and yelling at you, making my life crappy, I wanna build with you. I can make you happy. I'm sorry for all the wrong that I've done, and this is coming from our heart. Our 400 years of slavery is over. Time to take back our heart. Consider this a covenant reaffirmation to put our love for one another back into rotation. Let's be white supremacy's worst nightmare and take back our nation. Please accept this covenant renewal. I, black woman, take you, black man, to be my husband, my partner in life, and my one true love. I will cherish our friendship and love and honor you. I will laugh with you and cry with you. I will love you faithfully through the best or the worst, through the difficult and the easy. Whatever may come, I will always be there. We have been bamboozled long enough. Black coffee only, hold the swirl. Separated, we support white supremacy, but together, we run the world. Do you accept?
Brown skin, you know I love your brown skin. I can't tell where yours begins. I can't tell where mine is. Brown skin, up against my brown skin. Need some every now and then. Oh, yeah. Where are your people from? Maybe Mississippi or an island. Apparently your skin has been kissed by the sun. You make me want a Hershey's kiss, your licorice. Every time I see your lips, it makes me think of honey-coated chocolate. Your kisses are worth more than gold to me. I'll be your almond joy, you'll be my sugar daddy. Brown skin, you know I love your brown skin. I can't tell where yours begins. I can't tell where mine is. Brown skin, up against my brown skin. Need some every now and then. magnetic pulls me and I can't get out. Disoriented, I can't tell my up from down. All I know is that I wanna lay you down. Every time I lay you in, abracadabra magic happens as we swim.
Hey man, that's racist. Please remember that from now on, brand new never before seen videos, as well as live streams, will only be available on my website, ikyg.com, via a Patreon subscription. ikyg.com is a Black-owned, Black-ran platform, 100% free from censorship. It's the only place where we don't have to worry about what we say and expressing ourselves. Make sure you check out the description and the comment section for important links, as well as information in video form that shows you what benefits you get when you support the site and join my Patreon. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, then don't forget to subscribe and be notified every time I upload a video. For exclusive content and perks, check out my Patreon. This is where we have private live streams, group chats, live Q&As, live phone calls, and open topics. This is a safe space where you can interact with other like-minded people, make friends, send each other direct private messages, and so much more without any trolls. And yes, you get to use GIFs and images in the live chats. So what are you waiting for? This is a completely independent website, free from censorship. If you'd like to make a donation towards the site so we can continue to put out the truth without fear of being silenced, then please hit that donation button. It's greatly appreciated. Check out the rest of the site for videos, private and public live streams, find out all the tea, and make sure to utilize the Black Money section of the website. Advertise your business absolutely free to people that look like you, free forever. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at angel_IKYG.